Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody today? Oh, welcome everybody. Welcome to Washington, D.C. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Hope everyone's slept really well with their full bellies. I know I did. Went to Washington, D.C. to visit my amazing aunt, who shall remain nameless. Oh yes, already the fork in the road. The fork in the road. So I'm on a new trail. This is Rock Creek Park. It was a recommendation from my aunt and uncle, who I'm visiting. I have to just briefly check which direction I shall be going. That'll be to the left. Okay. Now we're on track. Hey, good morning, Vicky. How are you doing? Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to everybody. Thanks for the shout out yesterday. My comments. I read. I didn't realize so many people had commented until late last night. So, hope you're having a good morning. I'm having a pretty good morning. Had a little bit of a slow start. It's cold. It's very cold. I woke up and it was there's some ice on the roads this morning actually. So part of the trouble getting to this park was that some of the roads were blocked off because they're kind of more rural roads, and there's police blocking off the iced roads. So that's where we're at. No more summer. Have to go back to Florida to find some warmth. Hey, good morning, Cam. Good morning to you. How is everybody doing this morning? This is a large national park in DC called Rock Creek Park. We're gonna. Oh, it's snowing. Yeah, I feel you, man. I'm hoping to get warmed up here. I was just sitting in my nicely heated car, getting ready to get out on the trail, and now that I'm out of the comforts of technology, I'm gonna have to get some heat going the old-fashioned way. But that's cool. Is it gonna stick? Do you think? Are you guys gonna get some snow building up on stuff? I mean, it's freezing. It's been freezing today. It got down to 31 overnight last night. So that's some cool changes going on. This is the largest national park, I think. Rock Creek Park. I've got a little map of it here to show you guys the gist of it. No, that's not it. That's something else. There we go. So this is kind of the gist of Rock Creek Park. Yeah, it's actually way larger than this. It goes up farther. You can't see me pointing. But it's like, yeah, it's larger than Central Park. It's larger than Central Park. It's like 1,700 kilometers? What the hell is it? 1,700. 1,700! It's 1,700 something, I know that. That's impressive on its own. No, what is it? Acres. Yeah, 1,700 acres. So that's pretty impressive. And you can see the leaves have fallen. This is going to be about a 3-mile trail loop that I'm on. And we're gonna head along the creek, the Rock Creek, as you can imagine, and we're gonna end up at this historical bridge, which is pretty impressive. Hey, good morning. And it was oh, what's this? That's interesting. I don't know if I've seen one of these before. I mean, there's a picture of a bat on here. Song meter. The SM4 Bat FS. Wildlife Acoustics. Interesting. I guess it's a microphone recording bat activity. I don't know. Beats me. Oh, damn. Yeah. So it's definitely time to start bundling up. I came a little bit unprepared for the elements, but I've got just enough. I got just enough to get me through, and I was able to borrow some slight bits of gear for the hike today. But it's beautiful. I mean, clear skies today, obviously. Crisp, light wind, which I'm sure will just be wearing away at me after a while. But that's cool. That's what it's all about, right? I don't know much about this park, other than it's one of the oldest parks. I think it's definitely the oldest park in DC. There's a lot of historical stone buildings still intact. I'm not sure how many of them we're actually going to pass on this hike. Hey, good morning, Melody. How are you? Hope you slept well. Hope you had a good evening with everybody. Good dinner. I had lots of traditional. We had a pretty much picture perfect Thanksgiving meal. Nothing experimental or crazy or out of the ordinary. Just a lot of turkey, good gravy, some good sweet potatoes, great mashed potatoes, a very good green bean dish, and what else? I mean, it just went on and on. But all the classics were there, and then one of each type of pie, all homemade pies. So I probably gotta do a good 10K or something to get rid of that. Hey, what's up, Nora? Welcome to the walk. This is the Mudslinger channel. I do walks in the woods as often as possible. It's a little bit chilly today. We're here in Washington, D.C. We're usually hiking around Philadelphia, but lately it's been all over the damn place. So today we find ourselves in D.C. because of the holidays, and this is Rock Creek National Park. And we're gonna get a lot of different scenery today. I usually go about an hour, so thanks for stopping in. Stay as long as you want. Leave when you like. That's what it's all about. But where are you coming from, Nora? Where do you hail from? Oh man, I might actually have to get a glove on here on my camera hand. You know, when you're like holding something and you the thing you're holding tends to be the hand that's cold, because all of your circulatory system is slightly restricted. Well, that's happening to me right now. But yeah, this is my second live stream after my short break recently. I've been taking it easy, trying to recover from some stuff. I'm going to try my hardest not to be that person that loses one glove on the side of the trail. We'll see how that goes. Now I have a glove on. Ooh. Howell. I don't know where Howell is. I'm not that worldly traveled of a man. Just slightly. Let's see. Howell from How. Okay, How. Howell. Okay. Games. Love games. What up, the dude? How are you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining the party. We're just starting off on this three and a half mile hike through the woods of Rock Creek. Am I saying that right? I gotta make sure. Rock Creek Park, yeah. I feel like I'm having this deja vu, like I've said the word Rock Creek Park a million times in the past. But I've talked about a lot of creeks, so I'm sure there's another Rock Creek somewhere that I've been on so far. Well, you got to do it, man. You got to charge that phone. For a fridge. Okay, so this is the area. This is the area where I got to pay attention briefly. Let me check on my map. Make sure I'm not gonna lose the game here. Okay, so yeah, so I stick along the side of the creek. As long as I hug the creek, I'll be okay. We're going here. The creek is this way. I just went off trail like a rebel. even though the actual trail was like 10 feet away. Whew. But yeah, it is nice and chilly this morning. I should have brought a nice hot drink with me, but you know, where would I keep it? Where would I keep it? Yeah. I've got to use my sweet stick. And I got to hold my camera. That doesn't leave room for accessories. Maybe I should look into like a cup holder, some sort of cup holder harness for hiking. That might exist. But yeah, everybody, I hope I'm freezing my patooties off here, but that's my fault. Let's see here. There's supposed to be a lot of old, interesting stuff here. Wow, you don't see that every day. Somebody has decided. Thanks for stopping by. I'll talk to you later. All right. Got to pack up and ship out. I know. Gotcha. Well, Godspeed to you, and have a good morning. Have a good day. Let us keep going here. Yeah, wait for some cookies. All right, Cam. Yeah, it sounds like I missed. Some cookies. Okay. I guess you're just cold then. All right. Clearly, there's been some more blind hikes trail. More dog poop for somebody else to deal with. Thank you. We can take a little stop here and check out the creek. It's in the name of the damn place. We got to check it out. Oh, sorry, my comments were not moving down, guys. Check out the latest short. Okay. Hey, good morning, Daniel. Good morning to you, man. Thanks for the kind words last night. I didn't see all my comments till I was sitting in bed last night. So this is the Rock Creek. Nobody quite knows where it gets its name. Rock Creek really stacks up. Here we go. Ooh. That water it just looks like it's deadly. With how cold it is right now. I don't want to risk getting my little toesies in there. It could be a disaster. I remember hearing a story, some sort of base, little mobile hut, you know, for somebody else's purposes, and ended up fashioning himself. Oh, well, don't worry, my jokes are all bad. Sewing skills, apparently. I think the first night he went to the cabin, he just tore up the carpet and just rolled himself up like a burrito in the carpet to survive. So remember that move if you guys are ever. But yeah, this is very pleasant. So I am in DC, and I'm not far from the location where the two National Guardsmen were assassinated or killed yesterday. Here, even the short time I've been driving around. So yeah, it's interesting to see it in person. I wanted to maybe take a walk through the city and even introduce myself and say hi, but no. But I'm sure most of you didn't see that. Very rocky, very rocky. What a very amazing natural environment here. So many goddamn rocks on this planet, huh? Washington, D.C. We're visiting here from Philadelphia because of Thanksgiving. Had a nice Thanksgiving dinner. I hope everybody also had a nice Thanksgiving dinner. If you're just stopping in, welcome. I do a live nature hike every day possible. I'm trying to go back to at least once a day, but you know, life is life, so that'll happen when it happens. But if you like this kind of thing, you know, leave a like on the video. If you want to see more hikes, leave a sub. I go to some interesting places. Try to keep it as interesting and beautiful as possible for you guys. Hey man, just a very, very, very peaceful morning. I think everybody is still stuck in their bed with giant bellies, so it's not as populated as I would have expected out here for a morning, but I have seen a few hikers and a few joggers. It seems amenable to that. I keep looking at the creek here, but there's really nice woods on the other side as well. And I think we're going to dive into the woods a little deeper once we get over the bridge. So that'll be nice. I'm a little sad to see all the beautiful leaves go from the trees. That was a very enjoyable time period to be out. Just, yeah, I'm a sucker for the leaves changing. And more so than ever now that I've been hiking more out on the trails. Oh, it's Black Friday, right? You know, we talked about that yesterday, guys. Black Friday is not anything. There's no such thing as a Black Friday sale, despite what you may have been told. And I think it's still alive too. That's crazy. It's a very perfect arch tree. But yeah, so the companies that you're going to go shop at today have been raising their prices steadily for the last 3 months, usually 5 to 10% per month, just to get you ready for the big 20% discount that's happening today only. So don't fall for it. If you're going to be shopping anyway, whatever. I'm sure there's some deal somewhere. There's some really good price on socks you would have never bought anyway, or something. Maybe you can get an air fryer for the low price of the same price that it was 3 months ago. But don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Come on. It's important. It's important that you buy things, Morty. I just love buying things. You went out and you looked into the jaws of capitalism and said, "Yes, Daddy, please." Yeah. I hope somebody gets that Rick and Morty reference. That was a good one. That was a good ending to that episode. But yeah, it's really nice to be able to breathe again, guys. I kicked the vape. It's been about 5 days now. I'm vaping constantly, nonstop, breathing more vape than air. So I highly recommend not picking up vaping. But if you do, I highly recommend quitting and trying something else. It's just, you don't know how subtly it's affecting you, you know? It's very insidious. It's very slow and steady effect on you. And that, I mean, that's just my testimonial. I know it's different for everybody, but it's not the same. I don't think it's the same as it used to be back in the day, 10 years ago when it first came out. I think that quality control is no longer a concern on anybody's mind, and they're just too available and too dubious. You know, there's no way to know what you're getting anymore. Nice message, man. Thank you. Watching all the fighting over stuff is. Oh, you know, I'm gonna move this guy out of the way. Oh no, I can't even touch it anymore. I can't even touch it. There we go. Everybody knows, right? Everybody knows to like. Your chance to be Mudslinger speaks. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yes, well, one of these days. Here's a bridge. This is not the bridge, but this is a bridge. And in fact, this is the bridge that I have to take to cross over to the other side of the water so that I can eventually cross back over on the other bridge. So here we go. It's pretty nice though. I like this bridge. Very simple. Simple, sturdy, elegant, utilitarian. I like it. I like it. How you doing? It's gonna take you a while to rake all these leaves.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Pretty fast for
Yeah. Where's your damn leaf blower? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
the wind.
Well, what are you up to this morning, if you don't mind me asking?
There's a culvert I'm going to check, make sure it's...
Oh, makes sense. You gonna drag a tire through it, like in those videos?
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
the tire won't fit through this one.
No, this is. Hey, have a good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. That's funny. This guy's walking out into the forest with a with a couple of metal rakes. That's pretty funny. Bridge that gap. Right. You know, if I ever did make like a political talk show, I would have a podcast called Mudslinger Walks You Through It. Get it? Mudslinger walks you through it. But that would require me to know what I'm talking about. So that'll have to be, I'll have to put a pin in that fantastic idea until a little bit later, all right, guys? Happy Thanksgiving. Even with these gloves on, my camera hand is still just fucking, whew, like it's numb and cold. It's the worst combination. It's numb because of whatever nerve shit I have going on, and cold because of circulation. So, well, I'm gonna try to not let this become a problem. Maybe I can raise my extension pole a little bit. I don't know. I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna suffer for you guys. Just suffer. But yes, it's gonna be a little bit along this little side road here. We're still next to the creek. Still very nice. I am fulfilling my prophecy of finding the best trails and the best nature in every city that I visit. But yeah, so some of the roads, I was saying earlier, some of the roads around here were blocked off. Some of the roads around here were blocked off by police because there was a lot of ice on the roads. So that is my first occurrence and instance of ice that I've seen this season so far. I think it got pretty close the other day. There was barely the beginning of some frost on some windshields, but straight up black ice on the roads is there's a joke in there somewhere, but I'll save that for the members only show. Yeah. Yesterday was exciting. We got to kick over the dude. You'd have been proud of me. I got to kick over a stack of rocks. Somebody was insolent enough to try to stack rocks in America. Some of that hippie shit, and I gave it the boot. I said no, not in my country, not in my backyard. And I hope I made him cry a little bit. He's gonna come around. He's gonna cry a little bit. And he's gonna write a blog about bullying or something like that. Trail bullying. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this scene. I'm sure we're getting pretty close to this Boulder Bridge. It is the most famous bridge in the entire national park. Looks like there's some good potential trails over there. We're not going to get to them today, but I bet they're just as enjoyable. I like that we're sticking along the creek, though. I've had a lack of water lately, a lack of natural bodies of water. Yeah, maybe it was. What are you gonna do about it, sissy? You little sissy rock stacker boy. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do nothing. I have no idea why they hate people that stack rocks so much. But I'm 100% on board to join in and support it for no reason. It's a message that I can get behind. And you think about, of all places, I could find some here. Also, socks and a vest. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, heated gloves would be nice. You know, I've always kind of laughed at the whenever I walk through the Home Depot aisles and I see the Milwaukee M12. Ooh, look at that duck. That's a classic duck right there. All right, ducky. Very bright green. Classic duck. Classic duck. Hey, buddy. All right. Get back to it. Had to take a little duck break there. But, you know, though, yeah. I think that is proportional to the amount of money that's in my bank account. Is how I feel about the economics of them. I don't like how they feel. I feel like they're unbalanced. I feel like their weight versus plastic airspace is off on just about every single tool that I hold. They just feel, you know, it's fine. But I also hear stories about a lot of or become disconnected. You know, it just, in my mind, they don't have a good track record, but everybody loves them. Can't fault them for that. The pack out is the gold standard. I've never seen anybody seriously consider using a DeWalt Tough Case 2.0, or you can get much better than the Milwaukee pack out. Here we go, here we go. The sun is our friend this morning. The sun is on our side. It's just gonna get brighter and brighter throughout this walk. Your stack of rocks. Look at that big tree on top of that big rock. This is the kind of thing that means something. Something about that, like proportionality, something, scale. It means something. But anyway, moving on. It's just a nice scene anyway. We've got to be coming up on this amazing bridge soon. Everybody, welcome. If you're just joining, this is the Mudslinger channel. We are out in Washington, D.C. and had a great night. Make sure you double tap that screen if you have not already. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see one of the only individuals on planet Earth doing a live stream out in the woods. I mean, people you've seen doing a live stream out in the woods. I am technically one of the only human beings on planet Earth doing this. Whether or not people like it, I mean, I'm not speaking to that at all. My statement is technically true. So, you know, if you want to come along for some more fun hikes, subscribe. If you want to say thank you and show your thankfulness on this thankful morning for how much nature I deliver, hit that like button. It's all good. We are in Rock Creek National Park. It's larger than Central Park, 1,700 acres. I'm not sure how it stacks up globally, but maybe it's the largest in the States. Well, here's the problem I have with that is I'm pretty sure New York, upstate New York, has the largest national park in the United States. So that's why I'm hesitant to say that, but saying that it's larger than Central Park gives you a good scale, you know, because Central Park's pretty big for a national park. Let's see. It's definitely, it can't be in the world because I just know for sure there's like huge national parks that are just like entire thirds of fucking states. This is the Rock Creek though. You can see why it is so named. It's pretty cold this morning. I'm warming up finally. I'm warming up a little bit. The blood's getting to my extremities finally. Ooh, I can get on one of these bikes. I can get a Lime bike, guys. I can get on this bike. I would. If I had some way to strap you guys in, I would do that, but I don't have my camera bondage gear on me. So hey, so here we are. We're at the Boulder Bridge. The trail we're on right now, we're on a loop called the Boulder Bridge Loop, which encompasses this bridge. It's pretty amazing. I'm sure it's been reinforced over the years, but if you consider when it was built and the materials they've used here, it's pretty amazing to think about, you know. Rocket likes. Everybody, like the video, please. Double tap that screen. Tap, 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 tap. That's what you do. Tap, 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 tap. I have to walk some people through it, you know. You put your finger on your screen and you go tap, 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 tap. But only do it once. Only do it once because tapping too many times. We've been over this. Where's my Sammy? Where's my Sammy this morning? Sammy, if you're out there, man, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your support and your friendship, man. I really appreciate it, especially during these times right now. But it is amazing how just some kind words every once in a while can put a little bit of fire in your belly, you know. Put a little bit of wind in your sails. So yeah, that's a lesson for everybody, myself included, is just to tell people that you appreciate them, and tell people that you're thinking about them, and that you miss them. You know, I don't do it enough. I definitely don't do it enough. I'm sure that goes for many people, but you never know. You never know. Just that one little text, one little message you send to somebody can really change a perspective for at least a day. You know, even just one day. So think about that. Think about that while we're in this beautiful nature on this amazing impossible bridge. It's obviously very well paved now. Yeah, I'm sure there are. You're right. Cam, I didn't do a lot of prepping for this particular walk here. Kind of in a hurry, but I could be missing the distinction between state park and national park. I think it's certainly a state park. So, let me read. I can read a little bit about it. I have some information pulled up here. Okay, well, it is considered a national park. It's one of the oldest national parks in the U.S., established in 1890. It was established 2 years after Yellowstone. It's larger than Central Park. 1,700 acres of woods, trails, and historic sites. Anything else regarding the size? Lots of birds here. There's lots of Civil War forts, including the remnants of Fort de Russy. Its winding roads are closed to cars on weekends, turning into a popular biking. I've noticed that the roads are closed, so that's interesting. Yeah, you know, it doesn't say it's the largest national park. It just says it's larger than Central Park. Boop, boop, boop. Cool. Well, this is the Boulder Bridge. This is definitely worth coming to. I guess we're probably about halfway, maybe a little more than halfway now. So we'll be heading back into the woods. And back into the woods, I guess. I do have to check my map real quick. While I'm checking the map, make sure you guys have liked the video. Make sure you subscribed if you want to see more. National Park. I'm just checking on the map because I don't want to get lost, because that makes for a bad day. Cross the bridge, and my only responsibility now is to go straight. I go straight, and then when I come to that fork in the road, I take a right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check back. Eventually, but I think we're safe for now. Let's just get back on the trail. Although this trail is pretty paved, this would be a great place to run, for sure. I mean, obviously, lots of people running here. Now, is this the trailhead? Okay. Hey guys. Oh no, I'm checking my map too.
Okay, we'll get in front of you.
All right, you're fine. Just bear with me for a second, guys. I'm gonna make sure. I'm almost 100% positive here. Yeah, this is in between here. Yeah. Meow, 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 meow. All right, cool guys. We're on the road. Loot those NPCs. Rock Creek Park is not the largest park in the United States by any stretch. Many parks are far larger. Well then. Well, I never said it was. In fact, I said I was skeptical that it was. So actually, I'm right. What do you think about that? Nah, I can't. My sneak is not high enough. Even when I'm down on one knee, they would still see me. Stop, thief! For the peace of the kingdom. But this is very beautiful. I'm glad to be heading into the actual woods now. It was nice to be along the creek, but a little too much road. I like to be a little more, at least I like to have the illusion of isolation in the woods. Immersion, nature immersion. Yeah. I didn't do a... Sorry. I didn't do a sneak build today. We're definitely starting some elevation here, guys. Man, I look so classy with my scarf falling off now. The wind's been blowing my scarf around my neck. All good, all good. Welcome everybody. Good morning. Good morning to all. Happy Thanksgiving after morning day extravaganza. This is the Mudslinger channel. We're visiting Washington, D.C. We're walking through Rock Creek Park. It is a large, but certainly not the largest national park in the United States. But it is named for the winding rock-filled creek that runs through it. Going through a little bit of an elevation here, guys. Trying my damnedest to not breathe too hard into the microphone. But that's just me still recovering from the vape, you know. That was pretty much the final straw for me, is that I felt that my lungs were returning to like a state that they hadn't been in until like since I quit smoking, you know. Of course, you know, it makes sense. Man, I have to check the damn map again. This is very beautiful though. Still have some leaves on trees up here. Not everything is collapsed yet, but they're all dead. Hey, Lukeland, good morning. I'm checking the map. Give me 1 second. Thanks for stopping by. Oh man, okay. Hold the phone, peoples. Of course, it has having trouble seeing me. Reference points, B, the river. Okay. So, if I had to make an educated guess, I'm going straight here. Right. Okay, cool. We're back on track for now. Back on track for now, people. I'm actually kind of glad that this, the wind blew my scarf off. It's getting a little warm now. Oh, Bud Lukeland, hope you are having a great morning. It's good to see you. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen you. I'm sure you've been busy as well around this holiday season. Any fun things happened last night for you? Did you have a good dinner? I'm not sure if you I don't know if you celebrate Thanksgiving or maybe you think Thanksgiving is the most offensive possible holiday. You don't strike me as that kind of person, but you never know. Maybe some people are like, I can't believe that he said Happy Thanksgiving. God. People are gonna hate watch me because I said Happy Thanksgiving. I love it. I love it. You lazing in bed. All right. Had a good Thanksgiving with uninvited guests. So is that like are you referring to like hey, good morning, guys. Beautiful. All right, I think we're on track. I don't mind getting lost in the woods of America and beyond. Hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to be as active as I can on this channel. I've had to take a little bit of a break, gearing up and getting out into the cam, the man with the cam in his hand. He's called Cameron Gates because he owns a lot of gates. I was just nervous that I would get a call from somebody that needed me to come back quickly. So hey, how you doing? I suppose there's also the aspect where they're trying to get shit off of the shelves, not just big ticket items. I will never stop bad-mouthing Black Friday. It's my... Okay, well, that sucks. Be a little bit faster. But we'll see. connect up. Hey, what is up, Gregory? What's up? Am I looping? Is it bad? Nice, I can see a person. All right, we're back on track now. It's actually an unofficial trail here. Hey, good morning. You think maybe that lady was a ghost? Well, Gregory, if you just got here, it's actually been bad for a little while. Not sure exactly why. It was perfect for a long time. Ah, that's okay though, that's okay. We did technically make it an hour, so. It's gonna get better soon. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you, Sammy. Sorry, just going on autopilot at the moment. But I took a little shortcut and found the trail, found the main trail, so we're back, at least on track. Ooh, weird. I don't know what these, oh, these are acorns. Lots of acorns everywhere. I wonder what all these damn round rocks were. Oh, these round wooden rocks, what are they? I've never seen wooden rocks before. Yeah, I had to just take a shortcut through the woods there, guys. But welcome if you're just joining us. We're on our way out. We're on our way out of the, or back to my vehicle. We hung out at the Boulder Bridge. That was pretty cool. We're hiking around DC today, Rock Creek National Park. It's very cool. It's a very nice park. Very nice. Obviously, the leaves are gone. We are on the bleeding edge of winter. The freezing bleeding edge. That sounds violent. Sounds pretty violent and painful. But yeah, that's what it is. It's been a good walk. It's my second walk back from my brief break for a while. Trying to build some momentum back up. So thank you all, whoever came today. Thank you all for hanging out. Really appreciate you. And obviously, Lukeland, Sammy. I'm talking to you eternally, but everyone else that hung out with us today too, earlier. It's really hard to miss your turn here in this park so far. Okay, Western Ridge Trail. A lot of variety out here though. Interesting, look at this. Well, that looks like a pretty serious helicopter. Are they about to land here? That's a big one. Wow. That would have been pretty dope. We're in the dog park. Yeah. All right. I've been out of route. Hey, good morning, Ducky. How are you doing? Long time no see. I'm good to see you. Good to see you too. We're here in Washington, D.C. As you can tell, Rock Creek Park, Washington, D.C. It's a very large national park, bigger than Central Park, and has a lot of rocks around the creek, at least. And it's very nice. It's very nice. It's been an enjoyable walk so far. a lot of elevation, ups and downs. But how have you been, Ducky? How are the puppers? I've been a little bit off of YouTube for a while, so I haven't unfortunately kept up with a lot of people's channels. But I have seen some hints of your amazing cat trees, so there's that at least. Yeah, I'm gonna stream more. Yeah, I am gonna stream more. I was having a little bit of a problem for a while for various reasons, but I have corrected the error. And so yeah, you know, I'm thinking about doing something manageable, maybe a couple times a week, maybe 3 times a week, maybe more. But I'm not making those decisions this moment. Yeah. So the winter is coming. Again, it's going to be time to throw on the extra layers and all the best my best sub-zero gear, you know, and keep it moving. I like the woods in the winter more than anything. So don't rock, just roll. Well, thank you very much. Oh, my Thanksgiving was pretty good. Had a very traditional meal: turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, all of the highest quality from very good cooks in my life. And one of every kind of pie that was also homemade. So very good. How about yourself? Did you get full? Did you go overboard like you're supposed to? I hope so. Whew. Man, but yeah, just this cold air is really good for me. It's like opening up my lungs majorly. Nice. You had a sandwich. Oh, hello, Linda. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you guys. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, Linda. Hope everything's been well. I've taken a little break lately, but it's good to be back. We're in DC right now. I'm visiting here for Thanksgiving, so good opportunity to check out some new trails, you know. Rock Creek Park is beautiful. Hey, what's up, Hacked Lime? Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Or man or woman, I don't know. But welcome nonetheless. Yeah, so far, I did the Boulder Bridge loop. That's what I'm doing right now. And so far it's been very beautiful this time of year. It's different, yeah, it's a different kind of beauty. But I am fond of it. I'm fond of this kind of scene. Hey, wow, look at that. Mm-hmm. All right, well, you're from Bethesda next to Rock Creek. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I kept hearing people talk about Bethesda. I mean, I'm from. Oh, wait, I live in Philly normally. I live in Pennsylvania, so Bethesda, oh, Maryland. Right. Okay. So it's a split right there. I didn't know the creek went there. Okay, that's cool. I mean, this park is definitely huge. It spans a lot of the map, but I thought it was going more north. But regardless, that's cool. Is there a Bethesda, Washington that I don't know about? Because I know that I've had that problem before. Yeah. So and Linda, by the way, thank you for the tip the other day. I followed up on that, and I found what I was looking for, and I noticed a few things. But anyway, so what is this? Is that a birdhouse? Interesting. Some kind of trap or something. Anyway, Park goes through DC and Maryland. All right. Am I doing anything tomorrow for the walk around? Tomorrow, that would be, I'll be back in Philly, so I can start with a morning walk, which is pretty much what my plan is. Try and just keep it to the mornings again, and it'll be local. It'll be local as far as I can possibly go without throwing off my whole day, you know. So yeah, we'll hit some classics from here on out, and then get some special treats whenever we can as far as new locations, you know. Another one of these twin trees, guys. It's a classic. It's an oldie but a goodie, guys. Now watch this trick. Wow. You can only do this special trick on these trees. A lot of people don't know about these trees. You know, a lot of people don't know about that trick. Whenever you find one of those trees in nature, you can always initiate a reality collapse. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. It's just one of the few perks of being informed about nature. Oh, that's cool. Look at that little gully. A little bit of a floodplain, sort of. I want to run down it, but I definitely would trip and die. There's probably a lot of hidden hazards in that road. Yes, I know. I used to do that. I used to do that a lot more when I was doing my night hikes. It was like creepy special effect. Well, I can't look at a twin tree anymore without thinking about doing it. So consider yourselves lucky that I gave in to my instincts to play around. Doesn't happen that often. Man, it's definitely warming up, but I bet it's still in the 40s, probably barely above 40. It is frigid, and there's a steady breeze this whole morning. So, 'tis what it is. 'Tis what it is with the tism. Tism what it tism. Hey, thank you, Linda. Appreciate you. Is it wet? Is it wet? Is it wet? Yes, it's very wet. No, it's actually not wet. It didn't rain. It didn't rain yesterday, it rained the day before, but it had all yesterday to dry up. Yesterday was actually quite warm in comparison. Warm and clear and dry. So, yeah. So, and also I'm at a high elevation right now. So, any groundwater that's still there is definitely frozen. I suppose if it was warmer, it might be a little bit soggier, but the ground feels quite firm. Probably frozen groundwater. Oh, there's another one. Yep. Yeah, well, you know, I did out of morbid curiosity click on his first stream, and it seemed like everything was pretty much the same. You know, I've also noticed his stalker is still very active, or whatever you want to call it. So that's a whole bag of weird. That whole situation. I don't even know where that's all curiosity. And yeah, I wasn't like surprised or anything. It was just the same. But yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do, you know, whatever you want to do, figure it out for yourselves. My entire interaction was very personal and unexplainable because it involves hundreds of emails and texts over many months, you know. So, and a lot of in-person interactions and everything you can imagine. People surrounding him and people he discusses, and things that were withheld from me, and things that turned out to be not true, and things that turned out to be true. So, you know, no crime was committed except for the crime of being disingenuous and manipulative. So, don't know what to tell you, you know. Don't know what to tell you. As far as I can tell, he hasn't spoken out about me personally, which I kind of expected, to be honest, because, you know, him talking about me is an open invitation for me to talk about everything that I experienced. And I've already committed to not talking about it unless I have to. So I'm not surprised that he hasn't talked about it from his end and tried to spin it in one way or another. But other than what I've already told you. But anyway, that's cool. Only an hour and 11 minutes. That's cool. Well, I mean, I'm a little confused, guys. You know, like I did watch the first stream. And I did see the live chat replay, and it seemed. I mean, I'm not sure what the strategy is, or what the. I mean, I'm not. The exact situation I don't want to be in is like getting in beef with somebody and being like, "You don't watch him" or whatever. Like, I don't give a shit about that. It's just, you know, it seems, you know, there seems to be lots of positivity and encouragement going on. And then whenever you come over to my stream, there's lots of negativity and like, never again, stay away. So I'm a little confused. It makes me a little bit nervous, to be honest, a little bit apprehensive, but that is what that is. So I'm not trying to get too hung up over it, because I do tend to conspiracize a little bit. Let's check the map real quick. Oh, sorry, I'm not feeling. Where are we going? Where are we going? Hold on, I'm still checking my map, guys. Give me a second. Oh, I'm getting nice and close. Okay, cool. I need to continue here and then hang a left at the first opportunity. Oof. Still not that close, but close enough, close enough. All right, cool beans. Cool, guys. Yeah, Ducky. Here's the thing. Like nobody but me has experienced the things that I experienced, and I myself experienced what everybody is experiencing with how he deals with people and how he acts with people and how he interacts with people. So I'm well aware that it is very easy to have a casual friendship with him based on how he presents himself online. So I'm not you know, and if if that's all it ever was for me, then I wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in. But I took it a lot further and I found out a lot more. And I don't expect anybody to be able to understand it fully, you know. And I'm not going to get into it because it's just so much drama. But yeah, like I've said before, I don't trust anything. I don't trust anything I hear on that coming out of the mouth. Sammy, you're right. It's just there had been some new developments that I noticed, but I also need to, you know, keep my ear to the ground a little bit, just to make sure there's no crazy shit going on. Because I don't know, I think my channel's starting to pick back up again a little bit, and I kind of suspected for a while that maybe I got reported like a reporting campaign. And so it made me a little nervous that it could be coming from that direction, because I've heard that mass reporting can affect your algorithm a little bit. Not that I had anything crazy going on, I'm just saying it was part of my conspiracy suspicions. God damn, guys, god damn. Too many twists and turns on this damn trail. It might be smarter, since I'm headed home, just to go this way. Just to go up the road. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump here. But, you know, the one thing I didn't want this situation to cause me to do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. I know the way he talks. I know he somehow manages to make victimization inflection in text. But what I was saying is like I kind of lost my train of thought for a second. I really lost my train of thought, which is fine. Maybe it'll come back to me. It's just a little losing my direction here while I was trying to think about that. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it in a way that leads to me, horses. Giving some sort of prognosis or some sort of call to action or anything like that. You know, like it's from what I know, it's not anything that I necessarily need to protect anybody from. It's just something that's insufferable in my life. So that's all. But I mean, I do feel for you guys as well. You know, and so it's very hard. I feel torn about it. You know, like doing nothing or also like if I'm seeing something happening with other people, it's like, hey, wait, you know, maybe you don't realize that most everything out of his mouth is manipulation. You know, like, and it's not even premeditated, just so practiced that it's natural. You know, it's like breathing at this point, and it's hard to recognize. You know, some of it's more subtle, some of it's the kind of thing you only learn to recognize from experience. And otherwise it can go right over your head. And also being a cynical, jaded bastard who suspects everybody. We're one of the few people that are able to pick up on certain things. So, yeah. Cool. I mean, what can I say, Ducky? I don't know. I mean, just. You know, I would just say to try to take some rose-colored glasses off every once in a while and actually just analyze what's being said to you and motivations, and analyze what's being said about others, and analyze what's being said in general, and just see if it makes sense, and see if it matches up to reality, like what you would expect in your own reality, and how you would do things, and just start analyzing a little more of what you're hearing, and see if it actually lines up with reality. That's all I can really say, guys. So once again, I tricked myself into having a conversation about it, and I apologize for that, guys. But you know, I care about y'all. You know, I don't mean any ill will, as little ill will as possible. But you guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you for coming along today. Thanks for hanging out. You know, I'm not trying to be a crazy stalker type person, but I did check it out of morbid curiosity. So I'm only human. Anyway, guys. Yeah, Sammy. Agreed. And and I hope you guys have a great rest of your holiday weekend. Please, yeah, I'll try to let this go again. See you guys later. Have a great day. I got to get back. People are waiting on me. Linda, thanks again. The total math of the situation still adds up to things being okay. So tomorrow I'll try to get on early. Sometimes I might have to be early, guys. So that's the only problem with me doing it in the mornings. I can't always get on at 9. Sometimes I might have to get on at 8 or so. So hey DPL. Hey, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much for coming by, man. We're in DC today. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, DPL. I saw your chat last night on my text message as well, on my my video comments. So I have to go though, DPL. It's right at the last minute of my stream, but I hope you got good and fed last night and got a lot of good goodies in you, and got to play some fucking video games and just chill out over this whole holiday. So yeah, bless you too, Linda, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you guys soon. Well, yeah, we'll put a good solid nail in this soon. I'll think about how. But see you guys later. Have a great day. I have a compass.